Hello everyone, my name is Nick. I'm just going to go over today with you guys the visual illustrations of a free throw, or in this game of basketball. What's going to happen is that I'm going to walk you guys through visually how to make a free throw before you even attempt to make a free throw. So one of the things that we're going to go over is the physical nature of the movement. And so the movement is having just the free throw itself is you're going to close your eyes. You're going to visualize that ball in front of you. You're going to have your non-shooting hand on the left side or the right side, depending on what side you're on. Your shooting hand or your dominant hand that you use to shoot the ball is going to be on top of it. You're going to have a nice wide stance. And then what's going to happen is that you're going to place that ball in front of you over your head, and you're going to have a more of a fluid-like motion with your arm, with your wrist. You're going to flick that wrist nice and slow. And you're going to practice just that movement, that mechanic, just your shoulders coming up, your elbows extending, and you're pointing your fingers towards that rim as you visualize. Every single time you practice your free throw without even holding the ball, that's what we're going to do. You're going to have your eyes closed, visualize that rim. That's the first thing you need to visualize, knowing you're going to put that ball right in that hoop. So that is the first step that you're going to do with the movement, or that is the principle of that nature of that movement. The next thing is the specifics of that movement. Just like the first one, the principle or the nature of the movement as well as the specifics. I pointed out a couple key things. The shoulder, you're raising that shoulder up forward. You're extending your arm, and then you're pointing your fingers. You're flicking your fingers towards that rim. That's one of the things that we're going to do. That's the upper portion, the lower body. Wide stance. Normally, you want your dominant foot lined up with that hoop. So if you're right foot, you're going to bring your right foot forward towards that hoop. Or if you're left-handed, or your left foot, you bring that line. A little small, slight bend in your knees. You're going to drive power from the ground. So it's a nice good stance. Feet, strong foot towards the rim. As your eyes are closed, a slight bend. Slight bend in that knee. And as you're coming up, like as if you're going to jump, you're going to extend from the body, nice and straight posture. Shoulders forward. You're rotating your shoulders forward. Extend that arm. Flick your wrist. Point your fingers towards that rim. So that is the specifics the mechanics and the specifics of what we're going to visualize in this attempt in the free throw. And so the type of task it is one of the most simplest tasks that you're going to do, but it requires so much concentration and a fast-paced game. Your adrenaline is running, your adrenaline is rushing through your body, and then now you have this moment to take a moment to collect yourself, deep breath, foot placement, bending your knees. Extend, and flick. It's very simple, yet dynamic and complex. So that is one of the simplest yet overlooked shot for everyone who misses a free throw. It is an embarrassing type of shot. So it's always important to practice on that. The timing of the movement. This one, like this, as you're keeping your eyes closed. You're going to take a couple deep breaths. And the reason why is that you want to slow your rhythm. You want to take as much time as you can to make sure that everything is aligned. Your foot, your knees, your hips, your swing, your movement. As you are in that position, you bend your knees to get that correct feel, that moment when you know everything is what you need to do. So, as you keep your eyes closed, hands as they're supposed to be in front of you, foot position, knees, your hips, slight bend. And then you're going to visualize dribbling that ball, adjusting your footwork. Look at that rim. Visually look at that rim. Dribble again, making sure everything is in place. Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. You want your body to be nice and loose, so that way the movement is nice and smooth. Because if it's too stiff, if that movement is too stiff, that shot will not go into the hoop. That shot that you worked hard on, you're going to miss. So timing, slowing it down. Good deep breath, nice fluid-like motion of that shot. Normally, on average, you're going to spend about 10 seconds, 5 seconds to take a moment, take a deep breath. Foot placement, body position and angle. Relax your shoulders. Slight bend, extend, straight posture. Fluid. So that is going to be a very important lesson before you take that shot. Every time you take that shot, you want to take as much time as you can to make sure everything is aligned before you make that shot. Before you even touch the ball, you're going to practice that free throw. You get the ball, you look at the rim, same thing. Everything is the same, except one-handed. You're visualizing. Nice and fluid. Nice deep breath. Nice and loose. You take your time. There's no rush. It's only on your pace. And then when you're ready, dribble, foot placement, bend, extend, flex, flick. And then you're going to make that shot. One of the most important things about learning of this type of movement, as you are making that extension, what you're aiming for is the back of the rim. Every time you close your eyes, you just visualize that rim, where you're putting that ball. And as you make that movement, one of the things of that movement, you will notice as you flicken your wrist, where's your hand tilting? Is it tilted inward or outward? Or does it feel sluggish? Your hand is the last thing your ball is going to be touching. So as you flick, you want to make sure your hand and wrist are as nice and straight towards that hoop. There's no twist. If you twist, that ball is not going to come in. That ball is going to veer off to the right, to the left, under, or overshot that free throw. So everything, you can have everything right, but if it comes down to just that flick, just that wrist, just those fingertips as you're making your free throws, you're going to see the difference of making your shot and missing that shot. So everything's there. Most important thing, that last thing, is that finger. Where's that hand? Is it facing towards it straight? Or are you going to miss it? As you are keeping your eyes closed and you're visualizing that rim, the environment, the emotions that are running through your body, it is a loud environment. Lots of noise. A lot of communications. Lots of lights trying to distract you. One of the things, as you are keeping your eyes closed, keeping that deep breath in order, is to find your center, to make sure you just zone out everything. You are in a rush. you have a lot of adrenaline. And then you are very keen to that movement, making sure that that wrist, that elbow is on point. Your attitude or your emotions into that shot should be clean and crisp and confident. You want to be confident with your shot. Before you even shoot, as you visualize that ball, as you come up, knowing every time you make that shot, you pull that trigger, you have confidence in that shot. And that's going to be a very important key, is to remain calm. You want to be confident before you make the shot. You don't want to have any share of doubt. This is a shot that you worked on, that you developed, and that through time and time, as you do this method before you do anything else, as well as have the attitude and the confidence in your shot, you're going to make that shot. So, the last thing is the internal and external portions of your perspective. Internally, you're going to be stressed. You're going to have a lot of motions running through your body. Are you going to make it? Don't miss it. A lot of fear, a lot of doubt. That is internally. That is how you're being perceived if you are doubting yourself in your free throw line. When you're making that movement, you just look at it and you're noticing it's not good enough until you just figure out that rhythm. If everything is aligned, then that will change from fear and doubt to confidence. And then externally, that will shine, knowing as you come up to that free throw line, you look at that ball, you look at that rim, there's no sheer of doubt, there's no sheer of no doubt, no fear, or anxious or nervous that a shot that you're going to make, you're going to miss it. So these are very important components to making that free throw. You visualize, you're making that movement, nice deep breath, you zone out, you clear your thoughts in your mind from everything around you, just out. Good stance, good motions, good mechanics, attitude, and confidence in your shot. These are the important components that you want to work on in regards to making a free throw before you even attempt a free throw. Just visualizing everything in front of you and making the best free throw attempt you can make without having to make a single shot. Thank you guys for taking the time, and you guys have a wonderful night.